In this lesson, we will take a look at the German numbers from 101 up to 1000. So far, we already know the German numbers from 0 up to 100, and we know that 100 in German means 100 or 100. 100. But how does it go on? Just like in English, where we move on with 101, 102, 103, and so on, in German we basically do the same thing. We first start with the word 100, which means 100, and then we add 1, 1, and 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on. So the entire number would be 101, 101, 102, 102, 103, 103, and so on. So the structure is basically the same as in English. The only difference is that it's written as one word. Apart from that, it's pretty easy. We just use the word 100 and then we count again from 1 up to 100. So we get 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112. You get the idea. Let's practice that a little. If you want to get the German translation for the number 120, you first start with 100, which means 100 or 100, and then you just add the German word for 20, which is 20. So you get 120, and you write it as one word. 120. Let's do the same thing for 160. If we want to translate this number into German, we again start with 100, which means 100 in German, 100, and then we translate 60 into German, which is 60. So we get 160, 160, 160. Alright, and if you want to translate the number 145 into German, you do the same thing one more time. You start with 100, which means 100, and then you translate 45, which is 45 in German. So we have 145. And using the same structure, you can also get the German translations for other numbers, like 182 for example, which in German would be 182, 100, 100, 82, 82, 182, 193, which in German would be 193, 100, 100, 3, 3 and 90, 90, 193, 193. Or for example for 177, which in German would be 177. 100 means 100 and 77 means 77. 177. Okay, so you get the idea. You start with 100 and then you add the number after 100 or after 100. And we already learned how to do that. But what if we have a number like 200 or 300 or even 400? Also in those cases the structure still remains the same. All we need to do is just to add the German number for the first digit, and everything else is business as usual. That way we can get the German multiples of 100, which are 200, 200, 200, 300, 300, 300, 400, 400, 400, 500, 500, 500, 600, 600, 600, 700, 700, 700, 800, 800, 800, and 900, 900, 900. And then finally we have 1000 or 1000, 1000, but that will be the topic of our next lesson. As I already mentioned, if you know the multiples of 100, everything else remains the same. And that way we can form all of the German numbers between 101 and 999. Here are some examples. If for example we wanted to convert the number 240 into German, we would first translate 200, which in German is 200, 2, 200, 100, 200, and then we would add the German term for 40, which is 40. So all in all, we have 240, 240, 240. If on the other hand we wanted to translate 453 into German, we would again start with 400, which is 400 in German, 400, 400, and then again we would move on with 53, which in German is 53, 3, 3 and 50, 50. 3 and 50 if you translate it literally. 453, 453. Here you have another example. This time we have the number 578. In order to translate 578 into German, we first start with 500, which in German would be 500, 500, 100, 500. And then we would translate 78, which in German would be 78, 8 und 70, 70, 8 and 70 or 78, 578. And last but not least, one final example is the number 892. In order to translate 892 into German, we again start with 800, so the first digit, which in German would be 800, 800, and then we move on with 92, in German 92. So all in all, we have 892. 800, 800, 92, 92, 892. Alright, in the additional material to this course, you will find another multiple choice quiz in order to practice your knowledge of the German numbers between 101 and 1000. And once you feel ready, it's already time for our final lesson. And in our final lesson, we will have a look at the numbers 1000 and beyond. You will learn the German multiples of 1000, 1 million and even 1 billion. Bis gleich. See you soon.